afternoon or morning or evening, whenever. It's afternoon here, and it's been rainy and overcast all day. You might notice it might be a little dark, so I apologize, but one beautiful thing about this place is that it's so old, that there's no light, like all of its lamps, and that puts weird shadows in the video. So we're just going by the natural light, which is not as strong today. So I'm gonna get right to it. I've got a short, fun little flow that you can repeat. I'm gonna try to keep this at 20 minutes, 25 minutes, so that it can be something really doable for any of you who just needs a short one, because I've done a few longer ones. So I wanna set our intention. So come into simple seated. Take a nice inhale, maybe bring your hands up overhead. Exhale, bring them down. You can keep that rhythm, or you can put your hands at your side and just breathe deep while you take in words. This is from Psalm 23, and I've just been contemplating being present in this moment, although I'd love to be with you. Just being here and enjoying these last days of our trip is important to me, so I make sure I don't miss out on anything. So in that, I also have found that the Lord is the one who helps me to calm my worry and be at peace. So Psalm 23, it's a pretty well-known one. I'm just going to read the whole thing. Breathe deep. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So you may warm up with a few sun A's, or just come to your mat. Bring your hands up overhead, and exhale, lean to the side. Stretching the side body. Maybe taking your gaze up, getting deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. We're going to twist now. Left hand to right knee. Turn. Inhale, center. Exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, center, and side stretch. Center, and side stretch again. Inhale, and twist. Center, twist. You might do that again or a few more times if you feel like you need a little more. Straighten out your legs and inhale, come forward and fold. Now in our fold, as we learned in elementary school, I think we learned to just immediately go as far as we could, bending our back. I want you to try to keep your back as straight as you can, nice and tall. That might mean you're here or even here. That's okay. Or it might mean you put a block underneath. That also, I love doing that. I don't have as much flexibility in a seated position. So get nice and long. Exhale, see if you can go a little deeper. Inhale, long. Exhale, deeper. Inhale, long. Exhale a little deeper, and this time I do want you to round your back and allow your body to go all the way forward. Feel the difference of that stretch. Breathe here, stay. Excellent. Take your hands, bring them back behind you. This is going to be a core work flow, so just to warm us up, why don't we come into a back plank. So coming nice and strong. Your hands can be either fingers pointing out or in, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Flex the feet, pull your head back. And release. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, come back up. If this is too intense for you, you can also come into tabletop, a backwards tabletop or back tabletop. So same idea, just with bent legs. And release. Go ahead and just transition your body all the way into standing. And take a nice breath here at the top of our mat. I'm going to start off with a sun A and then transition into our flow. So inhale, come up nice and tall, stretch really long. Exhale, forward fold. This is our first forward fold, so you might grab on the back of your legs. Maybe spend a little more time here. Release that head, maybe shake it, yes or no. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold this. Feel the back of your legs, really getting that stretch. Exhale, fold, planting the hands, bending the knees, stepping back into plank. This is our first plank, so hold here. We're headed into core work. Slowly lower down and then push into up dog. Really pull through. You want this up dog to be more forward than kind of a back bend. And then curl your toes under. Push the hips high and you're in your down dog. Maybe pedal your legs, warming them up. Inhale, I want you to come up on your toes as tall as you can. Exhale, down, pushing your heels as close to the ground as you can, if not touching. Holding here, come up on your fingertips if you can. Melting the heart. And release, come down. One more time, toes up, heels up, and down, palms up, and down. Now walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Inhale, rise up, coming all the way, bringing hands up into pistol or arrow, and raising your left leg. Hold here. Kick it forward. And then we're going to sweep back. We're going straight into a balance today. So we're going to sweep it back and hold. Warrior three. You might release the hands here. You might bring them prayer center if that's all just way too intense for you. And then we're going to sweep that leg, bringing it all the way through just like scissors, and stepping down, and stepping our right leg back. Sweep that leg through, forward, and step at the top of your mat. Warrior three, hold. Bring your hands to prayer center. I want you to see if here in this warrior three, can you do a micro bend and up. Micro bend and up. One more time, micro bend, up. And this time take that back leg, plant it, coming into crescent. Beautiful. And a nice strong crescent, knee tracking outward, back leg on the ball of your foot. And then taking your arms out wide, twist up high, closing off those hips. and then dip down, bringing that hand to the ground, and right hand high. Hips low, I always have to kind of adjust. I always go a little high when I do that move. Beautiful. And right hand comes down, plants, you're in a lunge. We're going to take that foot and step it back and swing it all the way back into three-legged dog. Now we're going to really get that core going. We're going to take that right leg, sweep it to our right elbow, floating it. Hold, and send it back. Bring it forward, floating underneath your chest, getting it as much in there as you can, and pushing back. And across to your left elbow, really twist that body, and push it back. All right, one more time, let's do it. Right elbow, exhale, push back. Inhale, middle. Exhale, extend. Inhale, left. Hold. Now in this position, can you lower down, lift up, lower down, lift up, and then plant the hand. Turn that back leg, come into fallen star. Just really send those hips up. Beautiful. Take that gaze high and plant that hand back down. Turn, sweep, kick it back, and then bring it all the way through into lunge. Good job. That was a hard. Rise up crescent, lower down, modified crescent, lean forward, plant the hands, bring that knee back up, send the foot back, and we're gonna chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, float or step your feet all the way to your hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, prayer center. Inhale, high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, bring your feet, your heels high. Exhale, low. Just one time. And walk your hands back to your feet, the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, coming all the way forward and raising that right leg. Pistol your arms, nice and strong. Get steady in the balance. Shaking your hair is not a good way to get steady in your balance. And then kick that foot forward and sweep it back into your warrior three. Sweep it back through. Step halfway up the mat. Bring that left leg back. Sweep it all the way through. Nice and high. And step it down at the top. Right leg back. Hold here. Bring hands to prayer center. And can we micro bend, raise. Micro bend, raise. Micro bend, raise up, and step back. Crescent. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Nice and high here. Breathe. And take your hands out wide. Turn, closing off those hips, and then tipping over. Hips low, heart high. Take that gaze up high. And then plant that hand. Lunge. Take that left leg, right? Yeah, left leg. Sweep it back. Three-legged dog. Now here we go with some little core work. We're going to bring it floating to our left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it underneath in the middle. Inhale, extend. Crunch it to the right. Extend. Left. Extend. Middle. Extend. Right. Hold. Go down, up, and plant it. Open up, fallen star. Really pull those hips through. Hold here. And bring that hand down. Sweep that leg all the way back, three-legged dog, and all the way through, coming into lunge. Beautiful. I'm gonna rise up, crescent, lower down, modified crescent. Plant the hands, raise that knee, step back, chaturanga. Up dog, and down dog. Beautiful. Bend the knees, and float or step your feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. So now that you've done that once, I'm going to let you really do this on your own, and either rewind if you feel like you need the guide, or if you feel like, okay, I think I remember, then go back, try to see if you can follow, and if you mess up, it's no big deal. So you can do that one more time. You can also add an inversion. I'm going to finish us off with an inversion real quick, and that's working on dolphin, because I know everybody loves wink wink dolphin, but it leads us into headstand. So it's a good one to add to your practice, and it's an easy one to do wherever you are. So we're going to bring our hands at Sphinx pose, and just like in down dog, we're going to raise up our hips, but this time we're going to allow our heels to come up as high as we want off the ground and walk them forward us for a really intense pose. So we come up as close as we can, really putting pressure all along the arm. We're going to do, I want you to try to do 3 to 5 breaths here. Your head is raised. It may, depending on how long your arms are, it may graze the mat, but it shouldn't be bearing weight. And ideally it would be raised. Then take your legs and or knees out wide and come into child's pose once you've done those 3 to 5 breaths. Take 2 breaths here. It's tempting to try to let yourself breathe more, but I want you to keep the intensity. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and immediately get back to it. Come back into dolphin. If dolphin's new to you, you can just keep doing that same thing. If you want to add, then simply raise one leg. Holding. 3 to 5 breaths. And release in the child's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back to it. Come in and lift the opposite leg. down. So you're going to do this one more time, this time doing donkey kicks. You might do it 2 more times, donkey kicks on either side if you don't really know which side is your donkey kick side. But the donkey kick is very controlled. It's not like what you did in junior high. You're going to come up, raise one leg, and then with control, push up, but just a little. We're not going for big. You're just kind of creating that movement. And then come down. Do 3 to 5 of those. Then for this last one, if you would like to try the inversion, if you feel comfortable with that, you want to bring your hands locked together, but open. So they're interlaced, but open. You're going to bring it down, and you're going to bring the back of your head, it's kind of this high point in your head, into that cradle. So your head's going to be touching the ground and inside your palms. So both places can touch the ground, but the pressure should be along here and should be here. So I'm going to pull those through, and then with control, can you, it's been a while since I've been traveling, I haven't been doing inversions, raising up all the way, coming into inversion, and holding this inversion for as long as you can. Flexed arms, feet over shoulders. You might try bending the knees and opening up, or you might not. You might just work on dolphin, and you can repeat that over. You can just do that one part every day, then the dolphin part. So I hope you are present in the moment. I hope you just got to be here with this. I hope you're present in your everyday life with your kids or your work or whatever it may be, your vacation, your whatever is present in your life. I hope you're there and in the moment. So have a great day, and I will get you another one of these soon. All right, bye.